Roughly how many TWIPs are there in a league? Let's take the large unit, 4,800, and divide it by the smaller unit, 0.0000018. They're both in meters, so we don't need to do any kind of conversion. Now, dividing by a decimal is quite awkward, so the best thing to do is to convert it so it's a whole number. And I can times by 10 once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to get the decimal point here. That means I'm dividing by 18. And because I've times by 10 to the 6, I'll times the top by 10 to the 6 and add 6 zeros. I'll put some commas in as well to keep track. So this is 4,800,000. What I then did is divide top and bottom by 2, making it 2,400,000. And that is roughly 2,700,000. I've kind of rounded it to a number that I know 9 will go into. And 27 divided by 9 is 3. So this gives us 300 million, which approximately is 270 million. An alternative approach would have been to divide through, actually, although 9 doesn't go into 24, 3 goes into both. That would have given me 800 million divided by 3. And then we could say this is roughly 810 million divided by 3. So that's actually a nicer bit of rounding, which would have got the answer directly. But I was only doing an approximation, so there's nothing wrong with how I did it. An alternative is to use standard form. You might prefer this, so we could write it as, or maybe I write, keep the whole keep its whole numbers, 48 times 10 squared. And I talked about moving the decimal point 6 times. Actually, what that means is we get 18 times 10 to the minus 6. So we could cancel this down to 24 and 9, and then say again, that is roughly going to be 3, or 2.7 if I use this other idea. So 3 or 2.7 times 10 to the 8, because we're going to subtract powers. We're going to do 10 squared divided by 10 to the minus 6, which gives 2 minus 6, or 10 to the 8. And then that's going to be 300 million, which again is A. Nice.